Hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sakina. Welcome to Sakina's Diary. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please click. If you're new to my channel, hi guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sakina. Welcome to Sakina's Diary. If you're new to my channel and you like what I'm doing or what you see, please click the subscribe button just below. Yes. Anyway, into today's topic. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes from the other video because it's the same day, darlings. Today's topic, it's about contraception for children, but not teenagers, you know, older children. So the other day I was listening to the radio in the car, LBC radio, the best, and they were talking about kids being able to get girls being able to get contraception from the age of 12 without parents' consent, from the school as well. Like, wow, that's a new one, isn't it? You know, things have changed, hasn't it? Like, I'm not old. I haven't left school. It hasn't been a long time I've left school. So I'm like, how is this happening so fast? How are these children allowed to do these things like so quick? Like, times has really changed, hasn't it? You know? Like, I still can't process it in my brain. It feels really weird, but it is what it is. That's what's going on now, so we have to face it. We can't even try and act like, you know, this, like, when we have to move with the times, I guess. And then we have to find ways. If we don't agree with things, we find ways, we find solutions, rather than just say, oh, it's not meant to happen and that's that. No, we just have to find ways and solutions to tackle it. And I just thought I should come here and talk about it. So now they're saying kids from age of 12 allowed contraception without their parents' consent. And I'm like, how is that possible? Because a child in secondary school, before you can even go to, like, on a school trip, you need your parents' consent. Before you do anything, you need parents' consent. They can't even give you paracetamol if you're not feeling fine, or they can't even give you common paracetamol. They don't, without your parents' consent. So how? I don't even think they give you paracetamol. They'll probably tell your parent to come and get you or something. So a whole contraception, you will now enter it into their body and you're now saying it's okay. No, it's not alright. Like, seriously though, how is that okay when you can't even give them paracetamol if they have headache, if they're not feeling well? I remember when I was in secondary school, that was quite a while ago, but I was having period pain. The school weren't allowed to give me period a medication for that. Like, I had to go and buy it myself at, during lunch time. I had to go and buy the medication myself and then use it myself. So I don't know how you're not giving these children permission to do a whole contraception. Contraception is not just like, oh, it's not a play thing, like where you just use it and you're fine. There's side effects to it, and this side effect, I don't think a 12-year-old would really is able to grasp. I'm not saying 12-year-olds are dumb, but trust me, some adults do not even know how severe the side effects can be. Like, I know I've been on contraception, like, not in secondary school, but at my adult life, and before you go on, you're like, oh, you don't realize, they'll tell you the side effects, but really you can't really deep it how much it can affect your body until you actually take and you're like, right, like this thing is moving mad. No, seriously, like you don't know it until you actually try. Then you're like, all sorts is now happening to you that never happened to you before. So I don't know how you now expect a 12-year-old to fully understand that, or to fully grasp it. Like, they were having period and now all of a sudden the period is not coming, or it's coming, going up and down, or they don't even know when. They're not having regular periods anymore, or they put on so much weight. There's so much to it. Like, it affects people differently. What if they put on so much weight now and they feel so depressed? It can't. It's just it can make you depressed. It can make you do all sorts. So why are we encouraging these children to have it? Because even adults, some adults cannot even like take it. Like, even the side effects are really terrible in adults. So how do you think it will affect a child like that doesn't even know how to, that won't even know, that will be so confused? I'm just confused myself. Like, what is going on? Like, are we just gonna be giving these kids content for everything? Like, you don't even have control over your kids anymore now, it seems. Like, they could just do whatever they want. Like, they're children. They can't be making them decisions themselves. Like, you can teach them sex education, teach them that don't do them things anyhow. You just don't open your legs, not just because you get pregnant or STDs. There's more to sex. Like, there's other factors that come with it. Once you sleep with someone, there's so many other factors that come with it. It's not a child's play. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm African, and this is not about African beliefs, and sex is not a child's play. It's not something that you should just do anyhow. Even as adults, you just don't. It's not healthy to be sleeping around with different people, because you're catching different people's vibes and all this. It's more than, if you're not spiritual, I'm sorry, but I believe that sex is not just, on a surface thing. It's more of it can be quite spiritual. It's not just physical. It can be quite spiritual. It's emotional. There's so many things that go into it. So we need to let these kids understand that before you just, just dish out free implants. Just dish out free curls. Like, what is going on? Free pills. Like, it shouldn't just stop dishing out things to these kids and just educate them. Education is key. It's like, they need to know why the parents, and the parents as well, need to be open-minded. I know loads of parents that wouldn't want to speak about sex, especially us African Nigerians. We don't like talking to our children about these things, but we have to now, because come on, even the schools are not ready to now educate them properly, but they would just like to dish free rubbish to them now. So please, it's time for us to start educating our children that sex is not a child's play. Not because, oh, I'm scared you'll get pregnant. It's not just about being pregnant, having children young. It's a big factor, but it's not just about that. It's not about catching diseases or infections. There's more to it. It's a big deal, and it's not something that you just do. You need to. It's something that you really need to be ready for. It needs to be with the right person. Yes, there will be mistakes and stuff, but we need to be careful what we're teaching these kids. We need to let them know that it's not, because once you're dishing out these things, so they can't really deep it, because they're like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's not just about the sex that they're worried about. They just don't want us to, get pregnant. They don't want children having children. But it's not. It's more than that. We need to let them understand that it's more than that. It's not just about you not having kids. It's all the emotions that comes with it, and all these things that comes with it. It's really sad. Like, how we just dish out things, and because something is happening, like teenage pregnancy, we just think that, oh, we shouldn't, well, let's skip education now, let's just jump into like providing them with ways to prevent them from getting pregnant. It's okay, but without the parents' consent, It's terrible. Like, your child, imagine your child being on implant or any form of contraception. You don't even know about it, and like they're all moody, all depressed. You don't even know how to help them because you don't know what's going on. You just think that they're being a bad teenager, but no, they're just on some contraception that's not agreeing with their body, and now all of a sudden they're acting all, you know, all unusual. You don't know how to help them. You don't know that they on contraception. And I think this is the time also for parents to be more close with their children. We need to be close with we need to spend time with our children, speak to them so they can feel comfortable talking to us about anything. Like, it's really important now that parents are close with their children, find out what's going on, make them feel free, be open-minded as well, come to their level sometimes, allow them to feel free to talk to you about anything. Because boy, I mean, if they haven't consent to go and be applying for any form of contraception, like, that's it. What else can they allow them to apply for? So the only thing we can do now is get close to them, allow them to speak their mind. Don't lash out when they start saying, oh, they're interested in having sex and all this. We just need to educate them because they don't know. You know, we've all been children, we were all children once, we're all teenager once, so we need to understand that. So don't get all scared and then start lashing out. We just need to come down to their level and speak to them on a level and tell them that sex is more than just, it's not just about, you know, you getting pregnant or you catching all sorts of, there's more to it. And even if you have kids early, it stops you from doing so many things, you know. Then the guy even ready to, and is the woman that will end up you end up being by yourself doing all these things by yourself. A guy will just go. It's easy for them. Such as, it's not meant to be like that, but such is like, it is what it is. Like, this is what happened. So we need to educate them that it's not just about, oh, pregnancy, there's more to it. It's not, you know, it's not child's play, like I said. And it's really, it's crazy, man. It's crazy the way this world is going now. And the only thing we can do is get close to your children, allow them to feel free around you to talk to you about anything, so you will be able to educate them properly. Because there are people out there that are not ready to educate your child, and you shouldn't be waiting for people out there to be educating your own child. You should be able to educate your child so they will be able to go in the right direction, hopefully. And pray for your children, please, because boy, the way these people are moving now, yeah, we need prayers. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.